Hello, welcome back to Marta from Sparta. Today I will show you how to cover the thermostat, but in very fun, creative way. We will fill this empty space with something stylish and functional. This small empty wall always bothered me. I always thought since I have a thermostat over there and the space overall is very small, my options are limited, so I left it alone. So get up, get dressed, and let's go shopping. Hey, but before we're gonna go shopping, don't forget to like and subscribe. Every week I will share with you fun and creative ideas on a budget. So hit this button now so you won't miss my next video. We will need to visit two of my absolutely favorite stores, Home Goods and Home Depot. That's what we need to buy. Door magnets, one or two, depends how big your frame is. My frame is fairly big, so I decided to get two. Frame brackets, available in different sizes, so please make sure you will match yours to your frame sizes. Door hinges, one or two, also depends how big your frame is. In my case, I decided to install two. And obviously two exactly same size frames. A screwdriver, I'm assuming that you guys have at home, as well as a hammer. I would definitely recommend going and get a frames first. Once you decide on what size they will be and how they look like, I would recommend to take them with you to the Home Depot and buy necessary hardware from our shop. Home Depot, on the other hand, it's great to find all hardware in one space. Okay, let's start with removing the glass from one of the frames. This frame will be our bottom. I accidentally broke the glass during the transportation from the store, so obviously I use this one as my base for this specific project. I will also remove everything from the second frame to make project easier not to jeopardize breaking second glass, since that frame will be our top. Once we have everything removed from our frames, we can move on to the hardware installation. Let's start with the hinges installation. Even though the frame's wood is soft and I could easily screw the hinges with the hand screwdriver, I decided to mark my holes first and pre-drill them to prevent wood from splitting. The whole process of the hinges installation is very easy. My difficulty was to hold it in a good position for the camera and for you guys to see. Make sure and double check that frames are aligned perfectly, as well as they facing right way. Also, before you install the hinges, please think to which side your double frame should open, so it's convenient for you every time you need to have access to your thermostat. While I'm cleaning, please hit this subscribe button so you won't miss my future videos. After I cleaned the space, I investigated again and made sure everything works perfectly. I was trying to figure out where the magnets should go. I quickly realized that since my frame is not flush, I will need to add extra shim to raise it in the area where my plate for the magnet will go. I went ahead and installed the magnets first, and then I dealt with my tiny hiccup. So my tip would be, if you guys don't want to bump into this issue, make sure your frame is flush. Otherwise, you might need to add a shim, which is obviously not a problem at all. During the magnets installation, I followed the same step as with the hinges. I marked the spots first, pre-drill, and installed to avoid my frame from splitting. Once I figured out how big the gap is between the magnet and the plate, and how much shim do I need to add to raise the metal plates in order to meet the magnets. Rest of it was really piece of cake. I screw the plates on the shims and I glue them to the back of the front frame with a wood glue. While my shims were drying, it was time for me to install metal brackets. I felt that this is a good idea since I chose larger size frame for my cover. Brackets would help me to secure frame on the wall and prevent from any movement while I'm opening and closing the door of the frame. Regardless of the size of your frames, I would still recommend installing brackets to prevent any movement and give door and the bottom frame stability during the opening and closing. These brackets are very inexpensive. Pack of 4, it was $2. They come in variety of sizes. Choose appropriate to your frame and make sure that your frame is sitting on the wall very sturdy. Since I have to install the shims after the all hardware installation, I left my frame to dry overnight since I used the wood glue, and the next morning it will be ready to go.
Okay, so frame is ready. We're gonna approach installing it. So hopefully everything gonna work out. I plan to. I'm planning to cover this space, and let's see, let's get to it. I installed these brackets so it will be easier to attach it to the wall, and it's gonna be more stable. You don't have to do it, but because I chose fairly big frame, I'm planning to put art in here. I wanted something very stable and sit on the wall really well. So I'm not really big on measuring stuff. I like to use the level. So obviously, first you have to see where would you like this to be. I'm planning to put more art on this side. So I want to push it as much as I can and be able to open it. That's pretty good. I'm gonna mark my 4 spots. I don't think I'm gonna put. There you go. So putting these anchors in, it's super easy. I literally pre-drill a little bit and then I use a simple screwdriver. It's that easy. And voila, finished product. Check it out, guys. Looks fantastic. We have a magnet, and I'm gonna place my artwork right over here. I chose pretty big frames, which I have to say that for me it was pretty challenging to install, but it worked out.
And voila! This is it! I really love how it turned out. But hey, don't forget to subscribe and give thumbs up, because in next video I will show you super fun and easy artwork I am planning to put in this frame. You really don't wanna miss it. Also, let me know in comments below if there is anything you want me to make. I am open to your ideas. See you in next video. Get up, get dressed, let's create.